Hello and welcome back to another episode of StarCraft Wings of Liberty. Now, we're going to continue on with the mission ahead. I do have a plan of what mission to absolutely do. And this mission, I will 100% sure that it's going to be really simple to do if you know what you're doing. Because this one, a little bit difficult with a different type of unit, but at the rank that we are, I have passed this even on Brutal. And the reason why is because mostly we're only going to be, the one thing is we're going to not be using a whole bunch of units. We're just going to be using a heroic unit. Now, there's a top secret mission right here. I'm going to save that for another episode. But right now we're going to do New Folsom.
New Folsom is ripe for the taking, man. Every voice that was ever raised against Minsk is pinned up inside those walls. We let all them prisoners loose, and he'll never know what hit him. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger.
Anywho, let's launch.
Where's Tosh? I thought he'd be here by now.
He already left the ship. I thought you... Sir, we have an incoming transmission. It's highly encrypted.
Patch it through.
Well, the infamous Jim Raynor. My name is Nova. We should talk.
Now what would one of Meg's pet ghosts have to say to me?
Tosh is lying to you.
Get Tosh on comms. I'm sure he's listening in anyway, encrypted or not.
We Spectres be the future. You just couldn't handle it, little girl.
Every ghost that became a Spectre has gone on a psychotic killing spree. The ones I've captured are held in New Folsom.
Don't listen to her, brother. Help me bust these Spectres from New Folsom, and we'll bring down Minx together.
Tosh wants to reactivate his Spectre buddies, using the substances you helped him collect. New Folsom is full of psychopathic killers. Do you really want to release them into the galaxy?
I be helping you against Minsk, and my people will too. She won't even join you.
He's a psychotic time bomb. He'll be on your side, right up until he puts a knife in your back.
This be the moment of truth. Make your choice.
Now, we have two choices, and both of them are helping. We could help Tosh, pretty much a survivor of the Shadowblade program, and pretty much we won't get special abilities from this. We actually will be picking on what unit we absolutely want. Now the one thing is, I'll do explaining my point again like I did with the Haven mission. With pretty much, let's start off with Tosh. Tosh, if we go with him, we'll pretty much get Spectres. Spectres' abilities are mostly similar to Ghost, which is on the other side, but it has one difference. We get ultrasonic pulse, stun enemy units in target area for a short time. We get cloak, and we get atomic nuke. Now, if we could help Nova, and we all get Ghost. The only different ability is we get Snipe, which will do 45 damage, which can take out a Marine, half a Marauder, and a lot of stuff. We also get Cloak and Nuke. Now, the one thing is, my opinion will actually base around what's happened. We can follow what Nova's saying, but the one thing is, Tosh, even though that we've been kind of helping him out, and since he's a Spectre, the one thing is, as I said before, he has Cloak. So, if we really wanted to, he could have just gathered resources and backstab us. Nova could do the same, but she's trying to use a difficult way. Plus, if you actually remember correctly, a while back, a factory went off and destroyed a lot of abilities. This is what I'm absolutely thinking about the theory. Even though Tosh has been pretty much also a ghost as well. The one problem is there's no factory to help him get the nukes. If he really wanted to get it set off, he either needs to set up a big explosion, which I don't believe will be, or two, he needs some sort of secret factory to produce the nukes he needs. I believe it's Nova's doing, and I think she's trying to trick her. So let's go help Tosh.
You should have told me what you were really planning, Tosh. But I'll take your word over Dominion assassins any day. We've come this far together. May as well see it through.
You've made a poor choice, Mr. Rayner.
I knew I could count on you, brother. Now let's go and bust open New Folsom. Uploading New Folsom data now. Feast your eyes on this, brother.
We're locked down tight. Nova must have tipped him off. We're gonna need an army to break into that place now.
Hold on.
Even an army couldn't get you in there. But one man, one Spectre in the right place, can find a way in.
Then our progress is all up to you, Tosh. I'll push my boys as hard as I can, but they're gonna need your help to gain ground.
Sure, you sit back this time. I'll take the lead and clear the way. Just keep sending troops to keep the pressure on, and I'll do the rest.
There are 2 cell blocks containing military prisoners outside the main compound. If we break those open, we could probably count on help from the inmates.
What else?
There's a Dominion base right by the main prison entrance. Take that out and the guards will retreat. The prisoners can handle it from there.
All right, Tosh. You ready for this?
I've been waiting a long time for this. I'm ready.
Now the one thing is, Tosh to me is kind of a unique character. Why I say unique than pretty much Raynor and Tychus and all the others, because mostly they kind of know, you kind of could tell what they're planning to do. But Tychus is mysterious. Now I'm gonna let Tychus speak, because I think he has a beginning part of this and all that kind of stuff.
With my cloaking abilities, I can take out all these guards. They'll never see me.
Pretty much, not Tychus. Tosh will actually have permanent cloak.
Let's just see about that. I can use a psionic explosion to take out groups of Marines. A little trick I call Mind Blast. I do what I want to do.
Now.
Damn straight.
Up.
That turret across the bridge. It can see me and alert its allies if I get too close, even with my stealth.
The reason why he says this is because that's why mostly I don't like going in without having much background.
Yes, maybe no.
That's pretty much.
I do what I want to do.
Now these things can see me.
What's cracking?
A lot of units can see. That's why they have counter
Let's
detectors.
do this.
Even though that they're invisible, there's ways that you can absolutely. Whoa. Whoops.
Let's just see about that.
I don't know why. It just sometimes it glitches with this thing. We get psionic shields, which allows us to actually surround ourselves with a 300 health.
I do. Yes, maybe no.
And right now, we are definitely taking care of a lot of stuff.
It's just...
Hang in there, Tosh. My boys are moving in to back you up.
Remember, just keep sending in troops, and I'll do the rest.
Now, there's another tower right here. We need to be very, very careful. Since a lot of units sometimes will have range, which I believe is based around here. Yeah, a radius of 5. This is not the longest unit, but it's, I believe, longer than Marines by 1. So what that means is we could probably outrange Marines for a little tiny bit.
Yes, maybe no. Just see about that.
Now, pretty much now I'm back to full. But as you can pretty much see in the bottom, I am running kind of low on my energy. Spectres and Ghosts have the exact same problems. They have a lot of nice abilities, but they require a lot of stuff.
Irie. Let's do this. Yes. Let's just see about that. I do what I want to do. Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's do
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's just see about that.
Now, Rainer will continue sending in units as much as he can. One thing is, we're not 100% sure if he's going to be able to.
Let's do this.
Now, as you can pretty much see, I just helped out, knocked out some units. Now, the one thing is, I'm going to be heading off to the little area, and I'll be taking out the factory, as we do not want to produce too much problems. The more properties we take out, the more able our units are able to do it. But not doing right now is sending in marauders. Now we knocked out the tech reactor or something like that.
Let's just see about that.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, I think I probably need to help out my allies over here.
Let's do this. Yes.
Now, as you can pretty much see, my energy's too low to do much of anything.
Street.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's just see about that. I do what I want to do. Let's do this.
Luckily enough, marauders are hard hitting.
Let's just see.
Marauders won't last forever. And right now, we are cleared with area... I'm going to call it Area 2.
Good work, Tosh. We're pushing on toward the
Mostly
front
we're going
line.
to get settlements everywhere that we go. Now, the one thing is we need to be very, very careful because this is seriously.
Let's do this. When I need energy, I can use consumption to get more. I just steal a little life from an ally.
Now, the one thing is you can probably sneak behind
more
this,
energy. It
if I
don't
remember
hurt.
correctly, as long as nobody follows you. That's the one thing.
What I wanted.
And that's what I normally try to do on these type of missions. Right now, I'm knocking out some siege tanks. That will help out my ally over here, our allies, pretty much. Because these siege tanks will actually take out a lot of ground units. Which means if we do
Our allies
want
are
to try to
being
knock
attacked.
out some stuff, We need to be very, very, very careful. Because as much as I love going in, charging in, and just take out on my own, the allies will be quite useful for taking out what I need to be taken out.
Damn street.
Luckily enough, I did take care of a lot of the problems that we had. Now the one thing is, I'm gonna stay around and get some more health.
Josh, you're nearing the first military cell block now. Releasing the prisoners might buy us some allies.
Now the one thing is, we need to be very, very careful. I mean, right now we have allies going straight for their frontier base area. But the one problem with this is, as you can pretty much see right here, I do not have enough energy to continue pulsing through what we need to pulse through.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's just see about that.
Our allies are being attacked.
I do what I wanna do.
Now the one thing is, I do not have enough energy to continue pulsing through units of units of units of units. I need to be very, very careful about what I do. I mean, with consumption, we at least have some sort of survivability, but one problem is, consumption will not give us enough energy to do hundreds of millions of stuff. I think for now, I think I need to sneak probably by. Like, I mean, like, just try to sneak over here.
I do what I wanna do.
I mean, now I'm taking care of the siege tank. I don't know how much more duration that there is. But I think I'll go ahead and try to knock out this thing. Up. Back to my health bar. Back to my health
Our
bar.
allies are being attacked.
Let's just see about that.
The one thing is, the Marauder's too far away to actually activate the kill command.
Yes, maybe.
Nice work, Tosh. Freeing those prisoners will really help us out.
Now, the one thing is, these prisoners will actually take this, the Diamondbacks,
Convince me.
and help our units out. Which will be quite nice. Because what these will do is, they'll go ahead and go in and just shoot whoever they need to shoot down. This will give us even more military support. Now I'm going to be helping by taking out this siege tank right here. As you can see, there's a raid.
Let's do this. Damn street. Let's just see about that. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Need to be careful
Our
because
allies
this
are being attacked.
thing can hurt a lot. Now, since I knocked out that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually go down here a little bit. Probably need to use consumption, but it's probably I want to hold off. Right. Time to go in. While they're distracted with this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit this.
Yes.
Now they cannot see me, and I'm able to support my teammates from close. And right now, I really don't want to be using too many abilities, not I absolutely need to. Now I'm just going to take this out. Helping out my teammates right over here.
Damn street. Irie.
Not enough energy.
Maybe yes.
Now, I'm probably going to be heading back a little bit more to support my teammates. Well, not my teammates, the AI a little bit.
Let's just see about that. Damn street. Yes, maybe no. Let's do this. I do. Damn street.
Now, I can stay from afar for a little bit.
Let's do this.
Now, the one thing is, I'm trying to stop them from producing too many units to overwhelm ours. And right now, I think, yeah, it's producing. The only reason how you can tell if it's producing or not is because these little panels right here are going up and down. Looks like we take secure area 4 or 5.
Keep them
I
busy
I
while
don't
we
keep track of
establish our
these
forward
things.
position.
Now I'm at full right now. I'm not going to be using too much of my energy to suck up more energy. But I am getting nearer in our camp.
Close to the second military cell block, Tosh. Feel like making some new friends?
Always.
Don't you worry about us, Tosh. We'll keep them busy while you free the prisoners.
Now the one thing is, it's kind of tricky doing this because this thing is now moving. Instead of the normal, it just sits there and do absolutely nothing. Now it's actually doing some actual damage. Now if I remember correctly, it won't reach this far.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's just see about
Now I need to keep going back to here because mostly this, they have a siege tank, they got heavy machinery
Our
on their end.
allies are being attacked.
That takes care of one heavy machinery. I need to make sure that I'm actually able to knock out the tanks themselves.
Our allies
Because
are being attacked.
ravens are a pain in the butt if you're trying to go completely cloak. Uh-oh, here. Yeah.
I do what I want to do.
Anywho. Yeah, you need to be very, very careful with Tasha because the objective is...
Maybe no.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's do this. Let's just see about that.
Our allies are being attacked.
Now you just need to take care of the Raven, which I don't... It won't deploy turrets, so I don't have to worry about that.
Now those boys are free, we can bust this place wide open. Great job, Tosh.
Now the one thing is, we do have a forward base established. I think that, yeah, they're still going to go through the whole entire course to do what they need to do.
Tosh, we got a nuke ready for launch. Paint a target.
Oh no.
Just don't call the
Whoa.
strike in too close.
Nuclear
Let's
missile
do
ready.
this.
I got 5 nukes. And I really don't like using too many nukes in too many places. Sorry about doing that. It's a habit.
What I want to do. This. Let's just see.
Oh, looks like they got a siege tank on the high ground. And it's now hurting me.
Our allies
Kind of.
are being attacked.
One thing is, I'm going to try to stay out of the way a little bit, but Venezuela should go ahead and try to come around where I am. So I'm going to try to run for my life right here.
Damn screen.
So that takes care of them. Now I'm going to run in and try to do this, because if I try to stick around with the group that they have, they're going to pretty much screw me over. So the one thing that I want to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and help out my teammates by taking out these siege tanks. Siege tanks are very, very good against organism units, which means me, which means anything. Now robotics are
Not enough energy.
now I could call a nuke down here. No matter what, it'll clean up the job a little bit better than I can with a rifle. The one thing is, I do not want to try to spend too much units in too many places.
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough energy.
Open your mind.
Our allies are being attacked.
Now I need to consume some life.
Let's do this. I do what I want.
Delicious life. And maybe some death. Well, mostly right now, I'm actually going to go ahead and, since they give me enough time to do what I need to do, I'm able to reach in from here. Yep. Well, I think I'm going to be fine as long as I pretty much take out these guys.
Let's do this. I do what I
Our allies are being attacked.
Now the one thing is, they may be able to see me when I'm invisible. One thing is, they cannot see me when I'm on higher ground, which means, as you can see, nobody's really attacking me, so I'm pretty much taking out towers from here.
Our allies are being
I'm
attacked.
gonna try to cast a nuke here.
I do.
Yeah, my character's
what I
just gonna
wanna
move, but either way, I just took out a section.
Let's do this. Yes.
As you can pretty much see, the siege tanks, if you stack them up very high, I don't normally do what the AI normally does, which is they'll have siege tanks sieging on the move. I don't normally do that at compulsory. I only really use siege tanks if I actually need to. Yep, and it looks like if I try to go up this ramp, it looks like I'm going to screw myself over. So I think I'm able to do... I think I may just need to run in. Either A, take out what I need to take out, or B, I just need to sit here and do what I need to do. And do what I don't really want to do.
It's just...
Our allies are being
As
attacked.
long as I'm able to stand still and hit this, I'll be fine.
Not enough energy.
I do what I want to do. Let's
Probably
do
want to
this.
stop.
Our allies are being attacked.
It's just...
Our allies are being attacked.
Damn straight.
Now they're going for the central one, which is quite bad, so that's why I'm not supporting them anymore. I'm going to be taking out their supply, which means that they will be hitting a little bit harder, but that's as much. Now, I'm planning to send another nuke over here.
Our allies are being attacked.
Take out the rest of the supplies there. And I'm home free.
What I wanna do.
Kind of.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's just see.
Our allies are being attacked.
Uh-oh.
Our allies are being attacked.
Now I don't really want to attack this because I'm trying to be very, very sneaky and very, very careful. I mean, right now they're not really using it, but still, they're gonna be hit hard. And then hit with this, and then I think I'll be good.
What I wanna do. Damn straight. Yes, maybe no. Let's do this.
You just unleashed a nightmare on all of us, Raynor. Heaven help you now.
Yeah. No.
Walls come tumbling down. Be free, my brothers and sisters. Your new life awaits.
Now, Jailhouse Rock. I'm not going to be getting that because the hard levels are really, really hard. I can barely get through the jungle map without losing too many units. That's why I'm doing it on normal, so it doesn't get too boring and so it doesn't get too wild. Now, let's continue on.
"50 years and no one's ever escaped from New Folsom. But we broke it open in an afternoon.
All thanks to
Hardly believe
Tosh.
we pulled it off.
You guys did good. Now me and my specters will finish the job. We'll kill Minsk and burn his dominion to the ground.
Overthrowing Mansk is just the start. This is about building a better tomorrow. Don't you see? We just released every scientist, philosopher, and free thinker that ever challenged Mansk's rule. That was our real victory today.
You really that naive? Tomorrow there'll be a new Minsk, and another one after that. Your great shining dream of the future is just an illusion.
So if it's all so bleak, why are you here, Tosh? What do you get out of all this?
Same thing as you, brother. I don't quit till Minsk is dead.
Vengeance doesn't factor into this. Our revolution's about freedom.
You'll see that better future, Matt. But it ain't for the likes of us.
Now, pretty much, Nova did lie to us. They're not crazy. If they were crazy, they would be probably dead. And pretty much, Tosh would be pretty much, well, let's just say, in the pile of
Breaking
bodies.
news. Reports coming in today suggest... What's that? We're going to Kate, but
The Dominion's highest value prisoners are loose tonight after a daring raid broke open New Folsom Prison. Dominion security forces are on high alert as some of the prisoners were former members of Project Shadowblade, which we've discovered to be a subversive offshoot of the Dominion's Ghost program. A number of political dissidents were also freed during the attack.
do we know who did this, Kate? Was it Raynor's Raiders?
The evidence we have suggests it was, Donnie.
There you have it. Jim Raynor, making our world just a little more dangerous tonight. From the UNN studios on Core Hall, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
More dangerous for the real bad guys, Donnie. You should be worried.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's talk to Tosh.
I took a big chance with you and your specters, Tosh. I hope Nova wasn't right about you.
Don't go believing that little girl's lies. This Spectre procedure affects everyone differently. But we're all still human.
Actually, it should be more
It's our
dangerous for
choice
ghosts.
whether they become Spectres. Not hers, not yours, and not Minsk's. Choice be the only true freedom anyone gets.
But
Exactly.
can I trust him? Can I trust you?
Don't you worry, none. We'll fight for you right to the end. All my brothers and sisters, we owe you everything.
Now, to explain a little bit more about Tosh after we
Thought
get
you'd
done.
want to hear. Tosh is officially thrown in with our little revolution. He's gonna lend us his specters to help out.
You sure got a soft spot for wayward psychics, Jimmy. Setting those freaks loose ain't smart. Old Meg's got 'em locked up for a reason.
Mix locked them up because they were just weapons to him. They deserve a shot at living their lives outside a cage, just like anyone else.
And I think another reason is, excuse me. Another reason why I think that it will kind of work that way is because mostly there's prisoners that go to jail that they later use for weapons. Like if you send in a heavy gunner that
Most
was smart
days,
and brilliant.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Just chasing my damn tail.
No. We followed your lead from the start. It's your sense of justice that's kept us on this road.
Matt, my interest in justice burned out a long time ago. I've spent my whole life fighting. I've killed. I've ordered good men to their deaths. And for what?
I brought your future.
Finishing this thing with Minsk. It's all I have left. It's guys like you that'll build something better after all the smoke clears.
That's because you gave us something to believe in, sir. I'll never give up the fight. That's a promise.
And let's go down to the armory. Now here's some Spectre tech. These are what they're gonna look like, and if you guys want to read, yeah, the reason why they're mostly down here is because my belief is their tech is actually hooked up to their body, because I believe their special abilities actually kind of leaves an opening spot to help them control it a little bit better. That's what the suit is mostly made of. Anywho, let's talk to Swan.
That Tosh character gave me the data for building more Spectre gear. You sure we can trust that guy? I heard he was into brainwashing or something.
Tosh can only recruit volunteers to become Spectres. That's the deal. He works them hard so they won't go off the rails when they get their full Spectre powers. No brainwashing involved.
Good to know. Wouldn't want any of those freaks running loose causing trouble. Aside from Tosh, that is.
Yeah. But let's look at the upgrades, and then after that, I will kind of explain what I'm thinking about, mostly about Tosh. Now, this is Sonic Leech. Grants the Sonic Leech ability. Effect does 200 damage to target unit, as you can pretty much see at the bottom. Now, they're really good. The one thing is, I don't plan to use Spectres in the future because mostly I'm not planning to sneak around. Each class Cloak modifier. Cloak no longer requires energy. In my case, Nix is actually another name just for Infinite Cloak because Nix is actually Shadow Women, which pretty much means that they don't really get seen. That's why they have that, because they never will run out of energy. I would purchase it, except I really don't plan to use Spectres in the future. I will actually save up the cash for another object in the big ball of the future. But anywho, Tosh in my case, he's mostly not a stupid guy. In my mind, he seems more of like a child. He wants attention, but not really. But he also has a way to actually keep himself in check. Tosh may have gone through a lot of hard stuff under some other control, but Tosh actually is one person that I call a really straight-on person. Some people in prison will actually go insane, but some will not, and it's not because they did something different than everything else, it's just their mind is a bit stronger. But other Spectres, as he said before, is by their own free will. Ghost technology, on the other hand, has been by force. That's why, in one commercial, they said to pretty much sign them up, because the one thing is, if I remember correctly, ghosts really don't have a choice in the matter, and it really hurts. It really hurts them. But anyway, that's my idea how he works. If you guys enjoyed the episode itself, please leave a like on the bottom of the screen. Subscribe even if you want to be more of the Talon race to destroy Minx. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.